Need to get him one more promo. Yo, what up? What up? What up? JbSmooth and IceburgPimpin. It's the Cavs Lakers game recap. We're gonna run through that and talk about the Celtics losing to the Pacers. I know that man to my right is going to be happy about that. And then we'll run through a few NBA topics. But first, somebody who didn't want to watch the game, we're going to talk about the Cavs crushing, demolishing, just dominating the Lakers. You told me you only watched the first half. I don't even blame you. I mean, from being there, after the first half, it was kind of like, this don't look like they're going to be coming back.
What was the point?
It was interesting. Like at the very beginning, LeBron scored on that dunk. The crowd went wild. Donovan comes down, hit a shot.
I'm gonna say this,
Mm-hmm.
and I understand, the whole Akron kid thing that they keep riding. Like, I get it, but the colors that you got on currently is the gang that you bang. And I'm sorry, like, I'm not. Look, if you ain't from my hood, you can get from around here. Project Pat. Listen, at the end of the day, he plays for the Lakers, period. Okay? The crowd got louder for LeBron coming down and doing a dunk than what they did for their own team throughout the whole game. Now, from what I don't say the whole game because I watched the first half, but you can maybe attest to what happened actually being there in the arena at that time and how they reacted. From what I got from TV, you would have thought that place was on fire. I mean, even during the time of him
Stop.
doing
Hold
the
on. How the
whole.
hell do you have? Wait a minute. How the hell do you have fireworks?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Hold on. I got to figure out how
Yeah.
to turn that on. Wait.
Yeah. Pimping, baby. And then even with the whole, the powder thing that he does, like even with that, people, I mean, here with it, trying to take video and all of
Yeah.
that. Like, again, I get it. And I get the whole Akron kid thing. Like, listen, if you ain't from my hood, you can get from around here. Period.
In the building, it was an electricity. There was an energy like who's here. And it's even interesting. Like I was on the floor, I was watching LeBron warm up.
Don't nobody care you was on the floor. Don't nobody care
What you
you was on the
mean? What you
floor.
mean? Wait. What you
Don't
mean?
nobody
Don't
care.
be mad. Don't be
You just
mad.
said it real smooth. Oh
Don't.
yeah, I was on the floor. Don't nobody
I
care you
was
was on
on
the floor.
the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like what Lotto say on
Go
the
ahead with
floor.
this story.
But like I'm on the floor and I'm watching them like warm up, and I just happen to look over to see who's what I'm saying, who's out on the floor for the Cavs, and it ain't really that many people down there trying to watch them warm up, trying to just see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Steph Lawson's still on the floor DJing. You know what I mean? Like, and he playing all the songs LeBron love, like all the banging Jay-Z joints. He running them off. LeBron just over here working out, and it was just like, yeah, you want to see him because you don't know how many more times you're gonna see him. I mean, he's 40, he in year 21. He in the West, so you only gonna see him once a year. You may not get your chance to see him again. Also, the energy for wanting to see if him and Bronny was gonna hit the floor. So I mean, it was definitely a pro LeBron crowd. Like
For sure.
whatever issues that these people held from the past, they not wearing it on their sleeve when he comes back to town these days. It's all handshakes, hugs, and smiles. When he dunked, it was like you thought he would have played for the team. Like it was like, wow, like does he play here? Like crazy. And then after that though, it was kind of like, Yeah, that's all you could cheer for him to do after that point. So, but no, it was definitely a pro LeBron crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Staying on that point, oh, well, see, you didn't watch the fourth quarter because in the fourth quarter, the Cavs are up like 21, and they call a timeout. They're getting ready to pull their starters. The crowd is hoping that, hey, maybe he'll throw Bronny in there before he pulls LeBron off. Nope, Bron's night was done because they was done. And then for like the next like 4 minutes of game time, let me see if I can pull it up exactly. The crowd was chanting, "We want Bronny." For like 3 minutes. We want Bronny. JJ Redick finally puts him in, and the crowd erupts. I mean, the top came off the building. You would have thought he played for the Cavs. Like, for a kid who didn't play high school here, didn't play college here, just merely grew up here as a kid. It was hair-raising interesting to watch that. Like, I just wouldn't have thought that he would have got that big of a roar from the crowd. Like I said, you would have thought he was our first round draft pick. The way he just
I feel
had the
like
crowd lit.
at the end of the day, the Lakers have. I don't necessarily want to call them a gimmick team. You know what I'm saying? But the Lakers are a entertainment first, everything else second type of organization for me. And how could you not go to your gimmick? Like, you got to go to your gimmick at some point throughout the game. I mean, at the end of the day, this whole them playing together and being able to witness father and son playing, like, this is the gimmick. This is why people are buying tickets. This is why people are coming to the games. Like, this is why people are showing up. They know, listen, they know the Lakers ain't worth two dead flies. They know this.
No,
Two dead flies,
you wrong.
smash. No,
You
the
wrong.
Lakers ain't worth two dead flies smashed together twice.
This season,
We
to
know
start
this.
off, they look a lot better. And a team with LeBron and AD, as long as they can stay healthy.
How much did they lose by?
How much did they
Moving
lose
right
by?
along.
They lost by 24 points.
Okay, moving right along. Like, stop the games. Stop the games. Like, the Lakers ain't worth two dead flies smashed together twice. Okay? Bottom line, just call it what it is. They knew that the draw for this season is going to be him and Bronny playing together. This is what they got. This is how they're going to sell these tickets. So at the end of the day, go to your gimmick. I mean, you up by 24 points. Hell, you could have put Bronny in when y'all was up by 15, honestly. Because from some of the highlights that I've seen, I mean, Bronny been kind of lightweight getting busy. You know what I mean? So
he's still raw. So I can see why he's not at the level yet of a rookie to play. He can get some garbage time minutes. Like, I imagine if the game had been like,
I mean, how much? 30 points? Like, come on, how much more garbage time do you need at that point?
I mean, he played 5 minutes.
Stop it.
Yeah, he got 5 whole minutes.
He could have got a whole
5
quarter.
whole minutes. No, they would no,
quarter.
You can't do that because for your team, you need to give your starters a chance to get back into the game and see what they can do. So I mean, you're not going to throw the game away at the beginning of the fourth quarter. At the beginning of the fourth quarter, you was only I think they was down 19. Oh no, excuse me, my bad. I didn't mean to shortchange them. They was down 20 at half at the end of the third quarter. So I mean, look, with the way you can shoot just threes and jack them up, I mean, 3 possessions and you got it down to 11. And if I can keep it at 11 and get it down to like under 10 at about the 7 to 6 minute mark, I got a whole new ball game and I give myself a chance. I think had they been down like 10 going into halftime, he would have gotten in maybe at the end of the second quarter because that's how they did it on the opener. He played like the last 2-3 minutes of the second quarter going into halftime, and then that was it. So I think he might have been able to get a little bit of burn, but he's not gonna play over what's dude's name? Dalton Connect. Dalton Connect got some Dalton Connect can play.
I hate his name because they kept saying connect, connect. I'm like, connect what? I'm looking around. I'm like, did I miss something?
Connect,
Connect what? Connect. Oh,
connect
connect what? Like, come on, man.
Connecting flights.
Listen, bottom line, you got to go to your gimmick, man, and get the people what they want to see. If it got to the point of where they had to start chanting, "We want Bronny," like, stop the games, man. Like, you should have never had to start chanting, "We want Bronny." That means you sat on it way too long. Like, they had like 35 openers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been to shows where, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been to shows where it's a bunch of opening acts and the audience started getting restless and they don't want to see these opening acts no more. I mean, we were just at a show where it was like that. And, you know, now it's we want Bronny. We want, like, you should never get to a point of where the crowd is chanting a player's name, oh, put Bronny in, and you know, you on this high horse, like, oh, it's my team, and I'm gonna run it how I want to run it. Like, look, bro, at the end of the day, that was a gimmick. You got to give the people what they want. You got to give the people the entertainment. Like, the Lakers are not making a run for anything this year. Is bottom line, this is the gimmick. Bronny and LeBron. That's it. Ride this gimmick on out until LeBron decides he's gonna retire in, let's say, what you think he got? At least another year and a half?
Oh no. I think if he don't suffer an injury, that man is at least gonna try to play until Bryce can get in the league. I'm convinced.
I could see that. I could see that. But then, okay, so if that's the case, right? Mm-hmm. Are we looking at another? We gonna pull them strings and get my other son on the team?
I think his other son is gonna be good enough to the point that he won't slide to the second round. They would have to make some moves. I think at that point, LeBron may be willing to. LeBron will be a free agent. And Bronny will probably be a free agent too. So I don't even think it'll be a matter of him having to slide to the Lakers. It'll just be, if you get him, you probably got a great shot at getting all three of them together. Because at that point,
who wants that sideshow? I'm not, and again, no slight to these guys at all. Like, you know, for what I've seen of Bronny, he do his thing. We already know what LeBron brings to the table, you know, and from footage I've seen of Bryce, he do his thing as well. But no, and again, like I said, no shade to these guys at all. But having all three of these people on your team all at once, like, who wants that sideshow? Listen, it's 5 positions. You're starting 5. 3 of them is James's. You know, I mean, three of them are James. Now, see, now we can say James is now. We can say James now. Like, 3 of them are James. You see what I'm saying? Like, why? Who wants that sideshow? At some point, I think it just becomes a bit too much of a gimmick. And are we here to watch the sideshow, or are we here to watch the game?
If LeBron can still give you 25 and 5 and contribute to winning, you're going to have a hard time not taking the sideshow. Now, I'll say this, today was like the first time I really could see, like, oh, yeah, he old. Like, it ain't like he was doing a move. He had got a steal. He coming down the lane. He getting ready to, like, power through like he usually do. He got stripped by Dean Wade. And hey, Dean Wade has grown on me. But you don't see LeBron usually get stripped going up for what's about to be a transition dunk or layup or whatever. And he didn't have the oomph, the quickness just to kind of make that split second move like he used to. And I mean, he still can get by you. So I mean, don't sleep on him. But like, there is some slippage to where Superman ain't quite Superman like he used to be. Like, and
I think
he's
he
not
still is.
he's not at the point of like Wizards MJ yet either. But like, one day you have it, the next day you don't, and that's where I think we probably gonna get into with him.
Well, see, you didn't hear what they were saying
On the
during
broadcast.
the broadcast, where it was like, oh, LeBron's been feeling a little under the weather.
Oh yeah, he was sick for sure.
This is how they mask that step that he's missing. Oh, he's been feeling a little under the weather. Like, come on, bro. Like, again, I know what it is, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like he's lost a step. I feel like he just wants to reserve some of his energy for after basketball. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely not playing as hard as what we've seen in past. And I think he's just kind of scaling it back just to be able to reserve something. I don't think he's lost it at all.
Nah. I think Father Time is undefeated. Father Time, taxes, and that what Jay-Z say, that ushy gushy stuff. 3 things that are forever undefeated, right? I don't think he's trying to manage himself. I just think that at 39, let me get that right. At 39, it ain't the same, man. That giddy up that I can just turn it on ain't the same. It's just not always there. And I think in a moment like this where, the Cavs play all guys 28 and under, basically. I think the oldest dude on the court for their starting 5 is Donovan Mitchell. So I mean,
which that's a whole nother story in itself.
Maybe
Donovan Mitchell, listen, because we've done so much time on LeBron and Bronny. I mean, we like 15 minutes in on these characters on this sideshow. That's what we would refer to this.
You know what? I will say this before we transition. I wasn't necessarily so high on watching the, father-son duel. I did think it was cool, but I wasn't like, I got to see it. But then to see it, hey man, it was kind of cool. Like it was kind of cool. Even if this was somewhat, maybe manufactured, there was some strings pulled to make this, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna maybe.
But
you ain't gonna maybe.
Because
we ain't gonna maybe. You know what it is.
He got drafted in the second round. It ain't like he got drafted in the middle of the lottery. He got drafted the 55th pick. So I mean that's you earning your spot. Like you're the 55th pick.
We can't make it look like, but we got you. Don't worry about it. Hey, look, hey, bro. Hey, we got you. We can't make it look like. We can't pick, like, we can't take you like second round and let everybody know that he called the shots. But look, we got you. Don't worry about it. You on the team. You on the team. We just can't make it look like you on the team. What do you say? It's like it's both ours. I just keep it in my house.
Go ahead. What you want to hit on Donovan Mitchell?
I really wonder how much more time Donovan Mitchell is going to waste in Cleveland. I'm sorry. Donovan Mitchell is an animal. Like, bruh, he's dope, hands down. Like, that literally has to be the best player they have. And we keep doing this Mitchell Garland comparison, and like, bottom line, Donovan Mitchell runs that team. I heard somebody say during the broadcast, oh yeah, Garland and like talking as if Garland is the guy. And I feel like they might want him to be the guy. But he can't be the guy when you actually have the guy. Like, you got the guy. Get that man his flowers, man. But I just honestly feel like he's wasting time continuing to be here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he getting paid the money he want to get paid, then great. But I feel like he could probably get more going someplace else.
No, with the way that the NBA salary cap and CBA, he could have made the most money here with Cleveland, like he did, re-signing. No, I'll tell you this. I don't think they're. I hear a lot of people say that they think they don't like playing with each other. I think you don't like playing with anybody else when y'all ain't having a particular level of success. So I wouldn't say I don't think they like playing with each other. I think turmoil puts a strain on any relationship. And with now, with hindsight, the issues that Garland faced last season, all outside of just the jaw surgery, I think there were more things going on that were bothering the players than their interpersonal relationships. I mean, you hear the way they talk about their new coach, Kenny Atkinson. It's different than how they talked about Bickerstaff. It ain't the same. There's just a different energy when talking about Atkinson now. And I think Atkinson having some buy-in with players already on the team like LeVert and Allen, who already can kind of tell you, like, nah, this dude cool. It's like it's like having an old boss come to your new job and you know him. You're like, nah. Let me tell you, nah, he cool. Look, he gonna have us in here rolling.
Now you got to vouch for him.
But no, I would say the clear hierarchy of the team, I would say it's clear that it's Donovan's team. In the post game, he kept saying, you know, I'm the face of the team. I'm the face of the team. Like, so, I mean, I don't think there's any secret that he's the guy. I think it just has to work. I think everybody's okay with playing their role for as long as there's some kind of progress. I think Mitchell is wise enough, I think would be the word, to know that, hey, I ain't got to do it all now. I can let Mobley get 25 points, 28 points. I can let Garland go off for 28, 30. And if we win it, because I'm Donovan Mitchell, I still get all the credit. Like, all the credit is going to go to him, and he's going to get all the blame. If they make it to like the second round and get knocked out again, all the conversation is going to be, can Donovan Mitchell get out the second round? Can he really get it done in the playoffs? He can have a fantastic, phenomenal playoffs. Still going to be his fault. So no, I really think interpersonally they're fine. I say that with no other context, just kind of seeing how they kind of rock and interact. But I think there was more issues with coaching and playing style than it was interpersonal. Because like even now, the way they play, Evan Mobley looks so much more assertive. Like he's just willing to make the play for himself. I'm not always trying to pass the ball, dish it off. He did that once tonight, and I was like, "Dag, see, that's what you get." But then, like every other play after that, when he had the ball with the opportunity, just dribble, make a play, make a move. Very decisive, very quick, very honest. So no, I don't think that is their issue. Now, maybe later, if they don't, let's say they don't make it to the conference finals in the next 2 years, then I think you may get whispers of, well, why do we have him here? Yo, we got him here because at that point you keep making it to the second round and you keep losing. Then you turn into the 2000s version of Kevin Garnett. You keep getting to a certain part in the playoffs and you don't go no further. So now I think if they don't have success to a certain level, then yeah, I think then maybe interpersonally there becomes some more friction. But I think they're fine. I think Donovan Mitchell knows he has to play the big brother role. And I think he learned some lessons from Utah when him and Rudy Gobert didn't have the greatest relationship. I think he knows the landmines to avoid.
How much time is he gonna waste?
He's not wasting time. Where else he gonna go? Where he gonna go? Give me 3 teams that you think give me 3 teams that if Donovan Mitchell went on that team, they are instantly conference final contenders, let alone finals contenders.
I mean, listen, we'll take him with open arms in Boston.
Y'all ain't got no money to pay. unless you're
we'll
gonna
take a bit over Lawrence in
unless you're gonna
Boston.
trade Porzingis,
Listen,
Brown, or Tatum.
you know who I want to leave from Boston.
What you mean? You want to trade the Finals MVP?
Listen,
you want to trade the Eastern Conference Finals MVP?
Yes, because he's not really he is not the MVP, and I'm gonna say it. No. He's not the MVP.
Wait, hold on.
He's not the MVP.
Hold on.
He's not the MVP. Period.
NBA,
listen. No, you don't have to. You don't have to go to Google for it.
Double check. I just want. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Wait a minute. What you say? Wait. Can you see that? Can you see that? By Michael C. Wright, courtesy of NBA. Get these ads out of here. NBA.com. Jaylen Brown named 2024 Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, I see it.
They see it.
I know what listen, I know what the headlines say.
No. Even the article said too.
No. If you watched the game, if you watched all season, if you watched through the playoffs, through the finals, if you watched, there are plenty of people that will agree when I say Brown was not the MVP. Period. How he got it, I don't know. He definitely
look at that beautiful
he
picture
definitely listen, he definitely had some plays that contributed to the success of them winning.
So who was the Finals MVP?
Holiday.
All right, I can't really argue if you wanted to give it to Holiday.
Thank you.
Holiday would have been a good pick. I was waiting for you to say something crazy, but you said the right answer. I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that.
100%. Holiday should have gotten that over Brown. Period. You know what I'm saying? And even much so, I said it on Holiday's Instagram page, on the Celtics page. Like, I said it.
Family and people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. Like, I mean, if ain't nobody gonna publicly say it, I'ma publicly say it. Like, he earned that. Holiday was the main. Period. Like, he earned it, and I don't understand how he got it over him. If you remember during the whole ceremony, you know, and they kind of were showing the team. If you look at Holiday, he was kind of shocked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like whole David Ruffin. Like, hey, y'all can't do this without me. Like, all day. But I'm like, he's right though. 100%, he should have gotten it over Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been campaigning for Brown to get up out of there for years. You know what I'm saying? And just for me personally, like I said, his game is way too inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know everybody ain't gonna be perfect all the time. Yes, like I understand that yes, he's very inconsistent. He makes a lot of I feel like he makes a lot of little rookie mistakes where it's like certain things that you should know. It might be sloppy, it might be rookie mistake. I just feel like at a certain level of basketball, for where you are in your career, you've won a chip, you got an MVP. When you step on that court, it's up to you to play at a different level. You know what I'm saying? Before all of that, it's like, okay, whatever. But now that you have these things, even in the game tonight, I watched him do some of those same things that he's continuously done year after year after year, and they haven't gotten any better. And some of these little, we'll call them, like how you said, sloppy, we'll just call these little sloppy mistakes that he makes end up costing in the game in the long run. Like, some of these things like end up costing in the game. Like, bruh, how are you at the free throw line and you missing free throws? And this is what's gonna tie it up. Like, I get it. You know, it's pressure, but this is what you do. They pay you a lot of money to do this. Make the shot. Dribble the ball. Hold the ball. Like, dude, you got one job.
That is one thing I will say. That man and dribbling with his left is a work in progress. Work in progress.
Like I said, how are you at the level that you're at, and you still out here making these types of little rookie playground mistakes?
Nobody's
you know
perfect.
What I'm saying? I get nobody's perfect, but again, how are you still making the same mistakes that you've been making year after year after year after? You was making these same mistakes before you had the braids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was making these mistakes before you had the braids, bro. And you still making these kind of mistakes now. Like, I got braids, you had braids, and you know how long it take.
So wait, to quote the great philosopher, what is it, the braids?
Listen, man, I don't know what it is, but he's been making these same mistakes year after year. And like, I'm just over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we to the point now where we giving out MVPs, we to the point where, you got the chip, like, bruh, like at the end of the day, you got to understand that you have to play at a different level, period. As many dribbling coaches as it is out here, shooting coaches as it is out here, like, you can't, I guess you can't teach, you know what I'm saying, like that NBA intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't teach that. It's either you got it or you don't. For me, you know what I'm saying? Every time I see him play, I always think back to that scene from Above the Rim. Like, hey, your boy ain't got it. Your man's ain't got it. Like, your boy ain't got it. That's every time I see him play. That's what I think. Your boy ain't got it.
Wow, you are definitely president of the I hate Jaylen Brown.
I don't listen. I don't hate him. I don't hate him.
This qualifies.
I just want you.
We've had this conversation one too many times, and the intensity. I
just want you to be better. Like, I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I just want you to be better, bro.
No, you don't want him to be. You don't want him to be better. You want him off your team.
I want him to be better. If he's not going to be better, then yeah, hit the dough.
You could take the first half of that sentence off and just start with, I want him off my team. All right, let's wrap it up here. We're going to get to who we think are going to win or at least be in contention. NBA MVP for the 2024-25 season. I found this on Real GM. They have the odds. They got a Luka, Shai Gilgeous, Jayston Tatum. Oh, your guy ain't on here, man. Jaylen Brown ain't on this list. Nikola Jokic, Anthony Edwards, Giannis, Anthony Davis, Jalen Brunson, Victor Wembanyama, and Ja Morant. Out of those people, who would you pick as like your top three that will probably be in the running?
I like Wemby. I like Tatum. Somebody that's not on the list, I'm putting Holiday back in there. So forget the list. I'm putting Holiday on the list.
Holiday to win what?
You said MVP, right?
Of the 2024-25 season. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. Like, are you really trying to convince me that
listen, man,
Drew
Holiday's game has been the most consistent.
You crazy.
Okay.
You crazy.
I'm trying
it's
to
not
tell
gonna
you.
happen.
Now,
Drew Holiday ain't win. Drew Holiday ain't gonna get he's not gonna get the votes. That's not even a worthwhile
facts. If I gotta pick somebody that's on the list, I'm gonna go with Luka. Like, I think he was a little upset that he didn't get it before. You know what I'm saying? But
he was.
He was a little hot behind
somebody off the list, but you would have to definitely pick somebody that's not named Drew Holiday. Because I mean,
bruh, listen,
if you just want to throw some money in the win, just slide me that 50 and I'll make sure it's better served. You pointed on Drew Holiday.
Listen, man, I really like his game. Period. Like, he definitely is consistent, and if he's not giving you the points, he's getting in there other ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like he has an all around game, and he's a really dope player. Like, I don't know. That's just me though.
I mean, if
He
this
ain't
was
with
New
he
Orleans
ain't with the
Pelicans,
flash. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like
if this
he's
if this was New Orleans Pelicans Drew Holiday, I may have a little different perspective, but I can't. Yeah, nah, that you want to talk about something I totally didn't expect to hear tonight. It was that Drew Holiday.
hey,
All
that's my
right.
guy, man. That's my
I'm
guy.
gonna run that by some people and see if they think that's just as crazy as me. I would
That
say
hey, look, that's my guy, man. Tatum is my guy too. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like Holiday was definitely shortchanged when it came to finals. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to
wasn't.
give it to the guy, man.
He
You
wasn't.
got to give it to. He
He
was,
wasn't.
man. He
If we
definitely
pull up
was.
his box score, I want to say there was 2 games where he didn't. There were 2 games where he didn't hit 20 points, and in those
And you're
games,
probably right.
and in those
But in
games,
those
I don't
games, he
remember.
definitely contributed in other
Absolutely
ways.
not. Absolutely
Okay.
not. Not enough. Not
All
enough.
right.
Because nah. You know what we can do? You know what we should do? We should watch back. We can do a playback of some of the finals games, and we can argue about it then.
I know what
Okay.
I saw.
I don't think you did.
You would have to go back and
And,
watch it.
and these fireworks again.
Hey.
Jesus. Tatum definitely didn't deserve it. My 3 would be I think Anthony Edwards
You mean
is gonna
Brown
take the
didn't
lead.
deserve it?
Huh?
You said Brown. You said Tatum didn't deserve it. Brown didn't deserve it.
No, Brown definitely he earned it. Like I said, I would agree with you, and I'm not talking about for the finals. I'm talking about for the regular season.
Okay. I mean, if we go on regular season, I would like to see Tatum get it because he definitely plays hard. You can tell when he turned it on and turned it off. Luca, I mean, Luca's Luca, but I definitely like Wendy, man. Like he had to grow on me a little bit.
Can I tell you a story?
Okay, I got nothing but time.
I mean, so do I, but I mean, I want to go to bed at some point. Now I covered the Spurs game when they came to Cleveland, and I was watching him warm up. And I put my phone down and I stopped recording because he wasn't doing them but like dribbling drills. So I'm like, all right, nothing to see here. I got enough of you dribbling. And he was working on this pick and roll drill where basically you roll down the lane, boom, he feeds you, you lay it up. The dude pivoted, his feet were on the dotted line, the circle, damn near by the elbow. He jumped with 2 feet and dunked. Not a running jump. I mean, pivot, turn, and I was like,
yeah, he's just so long, bro. Like pause, but like he is just like, yo, like to see him do this, you know what I'm saying, is crazy. Like, man, I don't know. It's a little freakish. You just be like, yo, like
it's big freakish, and like you got to think he didn't even know what he was doing for last year. All that was just off of instinct and guessing, right? So now you got some more knowledge. Oh, and you got some more coaching, and just like, oh, now I know this dude like to go left, you like to da, and he's just gonna get better on his own. Like, and you can't block his shot. Like he's 7'4", can shoot jumpers like a guard. Like it's.
You just like
it's straight up like you playing a 2-year-old. Like there's just nothing they can do. Like it doesn't matter. I like him as MVP odds. I just don't know if the Spurs are going to win enough to where
would even matter.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll give it to him if they're not in that kind of space. And you know what? I think Tatum got a chance because I think Tatum is salty from the fact that you did not only get Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Nah. We don't rock with you like that, fam. And I know in the finals, he was like, nah, it's definitely going to be my time now. And you know what I'm saying? And what they do, hey, man, hey, call him up here again. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Can you tap that brother behind you? Yeah, come on up here. Come
the
on up here.
educated brother from UC Berkeley. Yeah. No, I don't need your hood type. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think, and then add the fact that you didn't play none, you didn't get no PT that you thought you was gonna get in the Olympics. Your teammate who is a bench player at home is playing more minutes than you in the Olympics. Like,
yeah, that was a whole nother situation there.
so I definitely think he's salty. I definitely think he got an axe to grind. He gonna hold a grudge for that and want to take that out on somebody. So I could definitely see him performing at a level, like you say, you can tell when he turns it on and off. I think that would propel you to where if this was a game you thought about turning it off, you gonna start off with a lot of energy to try to at least get the game out of the way so that you can actually earn the night off instead of just, I have a bad day here and there. So no, I like Tatum to be in the mix. I don't mind Luka, but to look at the start of the season, Kyrie been balling, man. Kyrie been balling, and if Kyrie go ball like that, you can't just give all the
when
credit to
don't he
Luka.
ball? When
Oh no,
don't Kyrie ball?
he didn't ball out the same way he's doing now in Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
Wasn't that a plot though? Like, wasn't they trying to assemble like a super team out there or something?
They did, and then they assembled it, and they had it together for all of like 3 weeks, and it was like,
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
and they didn't have
I
much
didn't
depth.
expect much out of that.
But this is the thing, though, right? Like, little things matter. Little things matter. Had Durant not had his toe on the line, he wears a half size bigger than what he wears in the game. So, like, if he's a size 12 and a half, he wears a 13 in the game. Had he been wearing his normal size shoe, they go on and they win that matchup. They win that round. And
Wait,
now,
what?
oh, did I lose you? I'm sorry, Sneaker
Yeah,
Guru. Did I lose you?
he does
You need to
what now?
rewind that back.
Yeah,
Selector, wheel it up, rewind. No.
he does
Yeah,
what?
Kevin Durant wears a half size bigger than his walking size. So if he's a normal 12 and a half, he's going to wear 13 on the floor. I guess it helps with his foot breathe. I don't know. I don't. Let me see. You go ahead and filibuster while I try to see if I can find it. Let's see. Kevin Durant shoe size.
I got nothing.
You can.
I got nothing. Like what? For
Yeah,
what?
no, I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that.
Lord, it doesn't matter at this point. I'm over it. Like that.
A size.
Let me get a fitting, you know? Oh, what? Let me fitting? Like, nah, bro. Like, nah. Why are we doing that? And that being the deciding factor in us moving on is because you want to have on some big shoes.
Yeah. Look, I found it. From what is this? Sports casting, Jack Doherty. Shout out to you, player. Let's see. My big ass foot stepped on the line. Durant told reporters after the game, "I just saw how close I was to ending this season with that shot." So let's see. Here you go. From Royce Young. Did you know KD actually wears a full size bigger in games? My bad. Than his actual shoe size. From Chris Herring's NBA 2018 story about why KD's shoes fall off all the time. It goes, and so to achieve that featherweight feeling, Durant wears a size 18 while on the court, one full size bigger than what he wears in casual settings. These are like slippers, and I just try to be as efficient as I can when I create what I want out there. I don't want something that's too bulky, so sometimes they may come off. But the good thing is I can slip them back on and keep playing. Go ahead. Let me put this on there. Go ahead. It's all on you. It's all on you. There you go. Bring up the quote for you so you can see it. Go ahead.
He wears a full size bigger.
Yep.
So he can have that featherweight feeling. I'm tagged in, right?
Yeah, man, that's all you, man. Hold on here. Look, I'm gonna even hit you with one of these. Player, go ahead. Rock out.
Bruh, you got a whole endorsement deal with Nike. If they can't achieve a featherweight feeling for you in your size, there's a problem. There's a problem. You got to wear a bigger shoe for you to get a featherweight feeling. Have you never had a shoe with them that gave you that feeling? Did you never express that to the design team? This wasn't something that came up in conversation at any point. If we trying to achieve this featherweight feeling, how about y'all give a proper retro to the Hyperflight? That was literally the lightest basketball shoe that there was. Like, come on, bruh. Now I will say KD's kicks are slightly on the bulkier side. I do have a pair of KDs, and the way that
They
they
bulky
fit,
like bronze shoes.
no, not quite. The way that they fit, they do fit a little snug. So if I bought my regular size in them KDs, I probably could have gotten a half size bigger, and it would probably be a bit more comfortable. If I'd have went a whole size bigger, I can't say that it would be super comfortable. It might almost be too big. So I guess I kind of understand why he does it in a sense. But bruh, they're making the shoes for you. Like I would figure the shoe that they make for you will be different than the regular shoes that's sitting on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Like that, silly me to think that way. But I would figure, if you got a bunion on your left foot, that they gonna make the shoe so that way it fit the bunion on the left foot. You feel me? Like you're not gonna get the same thing as what I'm getting at the Foot Locker. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna get the same thing that I'm running down to the finish line to get. Shout out to them, take an endorsement. But at the end of the day, bro, like you have an endorsement with a company that makes the top basketball shoe. There's absolutely no reason why you should have to wear a shoe that's bigger to achieve a featherweight feeling. Like die. Like like what? Like I don't get it. Yeah, like I don't get it, bro. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Like the KDs, the newest KDs are definitely a lot lighter than what I've seen in years past. You know what I'm saying? But come on, bro. Like they took the air, the actual air that was in the shoe, so the Air Max portion of it, they took that out. They put the Zoom air in. The Zoom air is supposed to be lighter. Like we could get into a full breakdown of all of that, but like this here and what he's saying here, I feel like that's an excuse, bro. Like you're not gonna tell me, oh yeah, I wear it. Like stop it. You got a whole endorsement with a company, like y'all up to like KD, whatever. Like you're past 3. You're past 3 shoes. You feel me? Like you're past 3 shoes. At the end of the day, you should be able to call your own. Like they're retroing your shoes at this point. They literally just retroed the KD4, bro. You ain't got no say so on what your shoe. Die. Kill the agent. Whoever signed the contract, just
no. That's Rich Kleinman. Rich Kleiman is the guy, the boardroom. You can't kill that, man. Hey, nah, don't do that, man. Hey, nah, wait, no, don't finger guns. Wait, be careful. We on YouTube. They might flag. Come on now. I told you that algorithm, man. They be getting you,
Those are
man.
quotes. Those are quotes. Like, just beat it, bruh. Like, I'm sorry. Like, find the closest bridge and contemplate what you did, and
Wow.
just
The closest bridge. The closest
and just
bridge. Wow.
do the LeBron.
Yeah, no, not the,
Listen,
no.
that's unbelievable. I'm so mad that you even brought that up.
Well, no, I forgot even what I was talking about that brought us there. But I mean, that was a good like 5 minutes of content. I'll take it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, True Guru. It's all right. I understand. I can feel the disappointment in you, man. Like it's really
Listen,
like
I
you are
halfway
so
want to go.
disappointed.
I halfway want to go grab these KDs now. just for shits and giggles. Like I kind of just want to go grab them. Like it's a light shoe. So to say, oh, I'm trying to achieve the featherweight, like I've never heard of that. I've never heard of
Maybe
wearing a bigger
maybe he
shoe.
maybe he likes that flip floppy feeling because there's more space. So like he just likes the space, and that gives off the feeling of like that featherweight lightness because it's kind of flopping around a little bit. I don't know. I
I
I
mean,
could
in a
that don't even make sense because I don't even understand how you would run properly in a shoe
yeah,
that's a full size bigger. Like a half size bigger to me sounds like that's halfway okay. Because like when I played baseball, I had my baseball cleats had to be a half size bigger because they were so much more narrow. So I needed
it's
them to be a little bigger. So like
so
that
it's
would
that's
be
what it
like a
sounds
half
like.
size bigger, but like a full size bigger, like
It
your
sounds like
foot's
you're
not
not
even getting to the
making.
toe.
Yeah, like it sounds like they're not making the shoe for him. It
But we
sounds
all know
like
that they make them a custom shoe, or he can get it customized to how he want. Like
in the maybe in the color.
they get whatever color they want. They don't even wear colors
Yeah,
that match their jerseys no more. So
exactly.
I can't even think of.
Exactly. They have the colors that they want. We talking about a customized shoe for my foot. That's my point. Why would you ever have to get a shoe that's bigger, a whole size bigger than what you actually wear? Why would you need that? Why would you have to do that when you have a whole contract with Nike, bruh? Biggest shoe company, period. Like, you got a whole shoe line with them, bruh. Like, you're past the third shoe. They're retroing your
It
shoes
has
at
to.
this point.
It has to be some comfort reason that makes him think that there's some kind of uh, uh, physical
No,
competitive advantage on the floor.
no,
Like you wouldn't just do it for no
nope,
damn reason.
nope. Take a mo because I can tell you off top, he's getting the exact same shoe that we getting off the shelf. And that's ridiculous.
I doubt that. I
He's
doubt
getting
that.
the same
Unless,
shoe.
nah, I don't think that.
Because not like now that when I started to think about it, I'm like, yo, my KDs is my regular size. And then I did think to myself, like, I wonder what these would feel like a half size up or a full size up. Like I did have that thought in those shoes. So that kind of, you know, gives
But he
some
says this,
validity to his point. But
but
nah,
he
bro,
says in his
like,
regular life, but in his regular everyday life, he wears his regular size. It's just playing basketball. So
yeah,
it's
he ain't
not that
walking
there's
around in KDs in his regular life.
he walking
He's
around
not,
in whatever Nike shoe is a size 17, not an 18.
he's not walking around in the KDs. Any other Nike, whatever, you can wear your regular size. Walking around in the KDs, it might be different. You may have to buy that bigger shoe to get it to fit like your size. That's yeah, that's trash. If that's the way that they did him, that's pretty sad. I'm sorry, KD. Wow. But I will say the Aunt Pearl joints, those is pretty fire.
The
Like
shoes LeBron had on today was kind of cool.
the shoes that Tatum had on today was dope. He had on his shoe, but It was in a wild colorway. It was like red and purple and white.
I don't think I like the Jayston Tatum Jordan shoe.
Yeah, you bugging. The first one, I'm sorry, Tate. Them joints was trash can juice. The second
trash
ones,
can juice. Wow.
Yeah, those are definitely.
How did you wait?
Ones,
are these the second ones? Hold on. Let's see. Copy. Paste. These ones?
I don't know. That's the two.
I mean, those are okay. I don't care for that colorway, and I really don't love that green. But I mean, I'll deal with.
I mean, it's not much of it on the shoe. I mean, it's a solid shoe. I like it. They definitely remind me of like the old Jason kids.
I haven't been the Lucas was cool.
The which ones one of these were trash can
juice. Which ones?
The blue pair, like all the ones that you got up there. The pink pair, yeah. Those are part of the ones. Those are trash can juice.
I didn't mind those. I just didn't like the colorway.
He has some pretty whack colorways with that. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, we can't get an all black pair in any of them.
You know what this shoe looks like right here?
Two, we ain't got an all black pair yet.
You know what this shoe look like right here?
What?
Those look like the Donovan Mitchells to me. And they look like a bad knockoff of the Donovan Mitchells. My only issue with the Donovan Mitchells ever be is the colorways. Like, bro, can I get some traditional red, black, blue, maybe a purple, a green? That man hit me with all the neon, obsidian blue, cyan, pink, or red, or whatever. Oh man, I ain't gonna say I hate those colors. It just don't fit for my eyes.
Yeah, no.
He wore a color of the Don 4s last season that was in the Cavs colorway. I was like, oh, I'm rocking. I'm rolling. Nah, you got me. You got me. I'm in. If you want to sell a pair of those, hey man, I'll buy myself 50,000 pair of them. But no, them other ones, I'll be like, yo, why do you like this?
Hey, no, quote that. Quote that. You gotta quote that. You would give him 50,000 pair. Quote that. Yeah, you gotta hold you to that.
Cavs colorway. If they made it in the Cavs colorway, so they didn't, and the shoe was discontinued. So ha 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 ha.
Yeah,
so even
when you listen
to this, hey, look, no, you know, my son may not even make it to the 57 mark. We weren't supposed to make it to the 57 mark, let alone. But yeah, I don't know if he make it this far. He might skip around this part, and then he never even hear it. So I ain't worried about it.
That's cool.
Which ones are the latest ones? Are these green ones?
No, that's a Jordan. That's a regular Jordan. Go back up.
These ain't that bad. I know. What? I was just looking. Like,
the denim pair, that wasn't bad. But yeah, I just don't like the style of the shoe.
All right, what am I looking for? Which one you wanted me to stop at? I went back.
All of the ones that you got up here now is the 2s. You have to put in a Tatum 3.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Tatum 3. Wow. Why is my search on moderate?
The very first one is the Tatum 3.
These?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hell no. Hey man, I ain't no Boston fan. Hey, you know what? Take him off my MVP list. I'm sorry.
Yeah, those are the ones he had on in the Olympics.
Maybe they look different in Olympic colors, but that looks oh my some of these designs don't go
the
with
one
the
next to it. The one next to it was the first one to come out. So
my God, stop it. No, those are terrible.
Hey, the 2s, right now for me, the 2s is the hardest pair. The 2s look the best.
Hey, look at this green one. This green one is even. Oh my God.
Yeah, they did some crazy colorways in that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we can't just get a regular colorway, bro. Like if you would have gave me the Tatum 2 in all black. Dope shoe.
Did they come out? Oh, yeah, they
Just
came out like September.
give me the Tatum 2, all black. Give me the Tatum 3, all black.
Yeah, nah, dog.
Like,
I ain't rolling. Those shoes are not the business. That is not the hotness.
listen,
That is not the hotness. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
if he
I'm
gave you those joints, if he gave you those joints in an all black shoe, would your
I
opinion
don't
change?
nah, cause see, I don't even know what colors I would like this shoe in. That's the thing. Like even this like light green, that
Mm-hmm.
might be the closest that I kind of like feel like halfway go because the twists and turns of the design. I don't know what other colors I would want to splish splash into that. And it just I don't think I don't like the design. It ain't even so much the
The
colors
pair
for
he had
me.
on, the pair he had on tonight went bad. They was
What
like
colorway?
red and purple, and it was like
Let
on
me
the
see.
inside part, it was like white.
Not that one, right?
Mm-mm. You probably won't see it online.
Hold
Like
on.
he had those
Yeah,
on tonight.
actually, here, hold on. You look at this for a second. Wow, I can't believe that shoe was that. That shoe
Yeah.
was just something else. Hold on, I got an idea. I might be able to find it. Hold on, let's see.
People's signature shoes for me have just fallen off like drastically.
You know whose shoes I actually don't mind? That I'm like, yo, that ain't that actually isn't bad. Like Anthony Edwards shoe, but I have the same. Well, I think the reason I have this issue is it's the same company. I don't like. I don't always like the colors,
Yeah.
but the design I rock with.
Well, some people will argue with you and say that them AE1s was like the shoe of the year, which if we talking about everybody's signature shoe, I might have to ride with him on that. Like it definitely had an appeal to it. Um, yeah, Adidas was definitely on to something with that. The 2 is very disappointing. They didn't follow it up with a back-to-back banger for sure. Like they dropped the ball on the 2. Um,
Yo,
Lucas
bro,
joints.
Lucas shoes grew on me. Um, yeah, nah, I'm not rolling either.
Oh, how'd you find that?
I told you, bro. What I tell you? You forget what my
I,
name is?
I don't know,
Only thing,
but you can
only
send me
thing I
that.
can't, only thing I can't find is that majestic Arizona Diamondbacks batting practice jersey that I got ganked for.
We're not talking about your jersey,
Hey,
bro.
hey, wait,
Listen,
you were here?
this is not
Wait,
the.
wait,
This is no.
hold
This
up.
is not the
No, no,
platform for that.
wait, real quick, because now I'm gonna tie this to something else. Spencer, shout out to Big Germ. Um, I was telling, he asked me like the story, so I told him the story. He was like, if I found it, would you get it? I'm like, you ain't gonna be able to find it. He was like, all right, I'm gonna look. And I'm like,
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, no, I'm just saying that wasn't me. I've come to a place of peace.
Wait,
I've let it go.
we just went through all of that to only end with him not finding the jersey.
He didn't find it. He thought he was gonna find it. I tried to
You
tell
know
him it ain't
what?
gonna happen. But yeah, because he didn't know how serious this was. He didn't understand. He didn't understand. But nah, there's a dude who covers Cavs, Jackson Flickinger. Cool dude. We talk shoes all the time. He hates Adidas shoes. Like straight. Let me not say hate. I don't want to put that on that man. He might be trying to get some endorsements, you know what I'm saying? Sponsorship deals,
He doesn't
influence.
necessarily care for them.
They're not his favorite shoe because of the colorways, right? So
Facts.
I gotta run this by him to see how he feels about these Jayston Tatums and see what reaction that gets in the media room on Friday. But yeah, even this red one, I don't like. I don't like the design. It's the design for me.
Them red ones is looking alright.
Yeah, no, I'm
Like
not
they
rolling.
always look good on TV and in motion. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's sitting on the shelf, it hits you different. Like
It hit me
those, like
different.
in
Yeah,
motion, They look good. Them tools in motion, they look good. But
you know what this part of the shoe reminds me of? That white part?
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of the Team Jordan. Not even from like a negative standpoint. It just reminds me of the Team Jordan. It just feels out of place with just the way that it's designed. I'm not a fan.
Well, we don't rock Team Jordans around here, so.
Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. All right, man. I think we done hit it all. We'd have been on here an hour, and this was definitely not the plan.
Sorry.
Definitely not the plan. Are we coming back Friday? If we come back Friday, we're gonna have to do the plan that we was gonna do tonight, which after the car alarm went off like 30 seconds before I hit go live, I think I'm going.
I didn't even hear a car alarm.
Oh no, it went off. It stopped. There's like somebody like across the street, their alarm goes off about 10 minutes average every night.
Oh, yeah.
Every night. 10 minutes straight. Like I got in, I wasn't here 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, no, man. Nah, man. But I think we might do that just from do that idea just because it's an early work morning for me on Saturday. So just so it'd be shorter. Because once I get here, I'm gonna want to crash.
Which idea?
In arena. At the arena. At the arena. Yeah. I mean, it ain't like no secret, it's just but yeah, so we probably do this again Friday. I'm on the radio Sunday, November 3rd. Producing, board opping with Earl the Pearl, getting you prepared for the Browns. Let's see if they can get another W. Another W. Are you eating W's?
Listen.
Yeah. I mean, they only got 2 of them, so I mean, they maybe, you know what I'm saying? When you've not had that many meals to eat, maybe everything tastes that much more delicious. The fireworks didn't show up this time. That would have been a perfect time for them to show up.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't trying to get them.
Nah, it don't matter. Because the other times you weren't trying either, so nah.
Oh no, I was trying those times.
Nah, it's okay. It sounds good. All right, we are gonna close this here. We're back, somewhat, kind of, sort of. We here. Oh yeah, hey, I wanted to ask you on here, right here. You want to do an album review? I think we should review old albums.
Okay.
I mean, what you think?
What album? Old albums or new albums?
Both.
I mean, old albums might be better because who got anything worth listening to now?
Whose album did I just listen to? Sheik Louche.
Say his name again.
F you. I thought we was friends. Sheik Louche.
I don't
know what I wanted to call him before that, but yeah, Sheik Louche album is really nice. I gotta finish it, but that was dope. I'm trying to think who else album I ran through recently. Glorilla's album is nice.
Listen, everything about Glorilla is nice.
Oh, you a Glorilla fan too? We agree there, huh? We agree there, huh?
Look. Everything about Glorilla is nice. She just happens to find this video.
I was thinking of Big Crit's album. Big Crit was here. I don't know why that album was on my mind, but when I first started that day, I was like, "Yo, we should do that."
Okay.
All right. So we'll figure out a time to do that. We'll be back on Friday, sometime around the same time, between 11 and midnight, because we both got
suffer through another Cavs game.
Hey man, you got to suffer through another W. Another W.
Who they play?
W. Hey man, don't you talk about the best team in the East right now, man. 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, baby. They undefeated. You can't, hey man, you can't beat the undefeated, man. Don't be a hater all your life, man. Don't do it.
Just for this portion of my life when we talking about the Cavs.
All right. We'll catch y'all next time. Check him out, IceburgPimpin, on all social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I ain't never calling it X. JbSmooth84 on all social media platforms. You know what I mean? You dig? We got some remixes, some blends on the YouTube page. So go ahead and check them out. Subscribe, like, share, tell a friend to tell 10 friends, and we catch y'all next time.